Phoenix, Arizona was the target of my investigation. I took a hidden camera in my bag and another secret weapon, Cos Altobelli. Cos is one of the country's top antique appraisers with more than 48 years of experience.
Can I help you with anything?
My first stop was Consignment Gallery Antiques. The owner, Miles, thought I might be interested in these spectacles.
That's white gold.
White gold, and this is 12 karat white gold.
The price was $85. The gold alone would be worth more. Miles couldn't guarantee the gold content, but he showed me a stamp on the glasses.
It says 1/10, whatever 1/10 means. I don't know what that means, but it says 12K.
I paid $90.70 with tax for the spectacles, but my expert has some bad news about the gold in my glasses.
It is a gold-filled piece rather than actually gold.
1/10, 12K, means the item is gold-filled.
There's a maximum, and I'm being very generous in there being $5 worth of gold in the entire piece.
Well, that clears things up. My next visit was to the Christopher Galleries.
Hi, how are you?
Great, thanks.
The owner, Dennis, showed me a beautiful sculpture. He claimed it was made of jadeite, a semi-precious stone similar to jade.
How much is it?
I'd sell you that piece for $1,200. That's a piece that if you found in San Francisco, if they asked you $3,500, $4,000, they wouldn't be out of line.
In fact, our expert says a piece of jadeite this ornate could sell for $5,000. But I also wanted to know when it was made.
How old do you think this piece is?
Early 20th century, made after the turn of the century.
Turn of the century, what a find! With tax, I paid just over $1,336 for this treasure. The bill says the piece is jadeite, circa 1900.
I wanted to laugh in his face.
Our expert Cosmo wasn't so impressed with the piece.
It's actually serpentine, a species in its own, and many vendors call this jade. I don't think the retail value should exceed $500 for something like this.
$500? But what about its age, circa 1900?
Does he have any way of knowing when this was actually made?
Absolutely not. There are no markings. There is no authentication to it whatsoever. It could have been carved a week ago.
Strike two. Now we're going to turn the tables on the dealers. I sent my producer into Stuff Antiques with something to sell. The item, a Roseville pottery bowl made in 1948. Roseville is a popular collectible. Catalogs list the retail value of this piece between $65 and $75. But listen to what this store owner offers us.
I don't know what you guys would offer on something like that, if anything. I mean,
Yeah.
20 bucks?
I can get 25.
Well, let's find out. The next day I went into the store posing as a customer.
Just bought this yesterday, a real nice piece of Roseville. Yeah, this is real rare.
And what's the asking price for this rare piece?
How much you want for this?
$185.
$185? So much for 25 bucks. I think it's time to blow our cover and confront these dealers.
Chuck Whitlock with the TV show Extra.
Miles is the man who sold me what he believed to be 12-karat gold glasses.
It says 1/10, which means
I
gold.
told you that. I don't know what that means.
Means gold filled.
Ah. Okay,
It means
so
rat.
then I learned something.
How does a consumer know what they're getting?
A consumer just has to either read books, know it on their own. If you weren't sure about that, you should have brought an expert in.
Next, I went to see Dennis at the Christopher Galleries. I told him his jadeite sculpture was actually the inferior stone, serpentine. Our expert places the retail value between $200 and $500.
He's wrong. I'd like somebody to show me where you can buy that piece from $200 to $500. And if you can take me there now, I'll buy 10 pieces.
How many places can I take you to where they're selling it for $1,265 and you'll take 10 of them?
None.
And finally, what about that Roseville bowl we sold for $20 and bought for $185?
You bought it for 20 and you told him, you said, I'll probably get $25 for it.
Well, that was potential. I mean, there's no telling what I might have taken for it. You've accomplished your point, and I respect that. And end of conversation.